Yeah, it's so nice to talk to you. By the time this interview is out, Tall Girl 2 is going to be out. So congratulations on that release.
Thank
How's
you.
it been
Thank you.
kind of building up to that and now having it out?
Um, Definitely navigating the road of anxiety and excitement combined for sure. I think I'm more excited than anything. Um, I don't know, I'm just really proud of, what we made, what we did together. So I'm excited for everybody else to see that because I already got to watch it. So I kind of know how everything turned out. I think it's such a cute, beautiful movie, and it's a good follow up to the first movie.
Yeah, I mean, for anyone who hasn't watched the first movie or has yet to watch the second movie, could you explain what it's about a little bit?
So it's a coming of age movie. It's definitely for like a younger demographic, in my opinion. But when I watched the first movie, I resonated with it. I literally would tear up throughout. It's basically Jodie's journey navigating high school and being a teenager, and bullies, and standing out in her own way, being unique, and people bullying her for it, and she stands up for herself. And I feel like that's a very strong message for everybody at any age, because bullying can happen even when you're 30. People, society can be brutal sometimes. And in the second movie, she's basically now the bully onto herself. So that negative little voice, that anxiety that you have within yourself, now it's her. And so she's navigating that. And that, when I read the script, I was like, wow, okay, this is like what I'm going through and what I'm trying to navigate through as well. So I think it was kind of fitting for me to be a part of this film, because it helped me learn about myself as well. So
Yeah, I mean, both films are so touching. What do you hope that viewers take from this second movie?
I hope that they learn that it's okay to have these thoughts, but don't get consumed by them.
Mhm.
So a lot of the times we believe that negative voice in our head, and we let it run our lives and prevent us from our dreams and doing daily activities. And you gotta that's basically like your inner child protecting you. That's what I've learned through therapy and stuff like that. So you just have to talk to that voice and be like, it's okay, like I got you. Like, I'm going to step in as my higher self, and you don't have to be afraid anymore. It's okay. Like, it's scary, but it's okay. Like, I'm going to get emotional now because it's like I'm still dealing with that. But yeah, it's basically just like your inner child trying to protect you. So that's all that matters. And once you realize that, it's kind of a game changer.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. I understand that. I go to therapy too, so I completely understand everything that the movie has said and what you've said. So I think it's great to have a movie like this, especially during a pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
talking more
agree.
about, yeah, talking more about the film, do you have a favorite memory or moment from onset?
Um, I was pretty shy during this process, so I feel like I kind of like was like in the background a little bit, but everybody was so just warm and welcoming and like made me feel comfortable. And I just enjoyed like talking with everybody when I did get to speak with them. They're like Luke and Griffin are just like the two most hilarious people on the planet, in my opinion. Like their witty banter back and forth, I was just like dying. And Luke is full of dad jokes. Like he has them like in his back pocket, ready to whip out at any moment. Um, and Rico, he's super spiritually inclined. Me and him on one of like the first few nights that we were all there, him and I like we had this like deep conversation about like interpreting dreams and like different like phenomenon like stories that we've like encountered like throughout our lives. So I don't know, it's just like each individual person has, I have a great memory with, but those are like kind of the few ones that come to mind right away.
Yeah, in the movie you play Stella. Could you tell us a little bit more about your character and what it was like bringing her to life?
I was really excited to play Stella because she's kind of the exact opposite of other characters that I've played up until that point. She was super happy, super like bright and bubbly. Like I just kind of like saw her as this whimsical character, and I was like, I'm just gonna like tap into that part of myself and just like take it to like a 10 and just go for it. And there's no like holding back there. Like she's supposed to be happy-go-lucky, so I just went for it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you could describe this film in 3 words, what would they be?
Inspiring, heartwarming, and I want to say like knowledgeable, because like you learn about yourself in that regard. Maybe that's not the right word, so
It works.
I don't know.
It works. But talking more about you, do you have any future projects that you could hint at or tell us about?
I just finished working on a thriller film called Dyad. I can't really talk too much about that right now because it's not going to come out for quite some time, like maybe like the end of this year, next year, but it's juicy. I like it.
Good. I'll look out for it. I'm excited.
Yes.
But my last question for you, is there anything that you would want to say to any fans watching this interview or watching Tall Girl 2 when it comes out?
I hope you love the movie. I hope that you resonate with it and you learn from it, and it makes you laugh, it makes you cry, it makes you feel all these emotions. And yeah, you're not alone. You're not alone ever in this life. We're all collectively connected, and if the pandemic taught us anything, it's just that. So
100%.
always reach out. You can always reach out to somebody. You can reach out to me. So
yes. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview. It was so great to talk to you.
likewise, thank you for having me.
Yeah, and have a great rest of your day.
You too.